Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Jasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Krishna Chandra Radha Krishna Chandra Radhe Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यष्टोत्तरः श्री श्रीवान् कृष्ण भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्भागवतम की ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतित्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैस्तिकी. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, chapter number 16, text number 22. धर्मस्य ते भगवता त्रियुगा त्रिभिः स्वैः धर्मस्य ते भगवत्त्रियुगत्रिभिः स्वैः धर्मस्य ते भगवत्त्रियुगत्रिभिः स्वैः पद्भिः चराचरम् इदं द्विज देवतार्थम् पद्भिः चराचरम् इदं द्विज देवतार्थम् पद्भिश्चराचरमिदं द्विज देवतार्थम् नूनं भृतं तद् अभिघाति रजस्तमश्च नूनं भृतं तद् अभिघाति रजस्तमश्च नूनं भृतं तद् अभिघाति रजस्तमश्च सत्त्वेन नो वरदया धनुवा निरस्य सत्त्वेन नो वरदया धनुवा निरस्य सत्त्वेन नो वरदया धनुवा निरस्य धर्मस्य ते भगवत्त्रियुगत्रिभिः स्वैः पद्भिश्चराचरमिदं द्विजदेवतार्थम् नूनं व्रतं तद् अभिघाति रजस्तमश्च Sattvena no varadaya tanuvanirasya Dharmasya te bhagavastre yogatribihi svaihi Padbhi characharamidam dvijadevatartham No namratam tad abhighatri rajastamascha Sattvena no varadaya tanuvanirasya Dharmasya te bhagavastri yogatribihi svaihi Padbhi characharamidam dvijadevatartham No namratam tad abhighati rajastamascha Sattvena no varadaya tanuvanirasya Dharmasya te bhagavastri yogatribihi svaihi Padbhishcharacharamidam dvijadevatartham Nunam vratam tad abhighati rajastamasya Sattvena no varadaya tanuvanirasya Dharmasya te bhagavastri yogatribihi svaihi Padbhi characharamidam dvijadevatartham No namratam tad abhighati rajastamascha Sattvena no varadaya tanuvanirasya Dharmasya te bhagavastri yogatribihi svaihi Padbhi characharamidam dvijadevatartham Nunamratam tadabhigati rajastamasya Sattvena no varadaya tanuvanirasya What meaning? Dharmasya of the personification of all religion. Te of you. Bhagavataha of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Triyuga, you who are manifest in all three millennium. Tribhihi, by three. Swaihi, your own. Padbhihi, feet. Characharam, animate and inanimate. Idam, this universe. Dvija, the twice born. Devata, the demigods. Artham, for the sake of. Nunam, however. Bratham, protected. Tad, those feet. Abhighati, destroying. Rajaha, the mode of passion. Tamaha, the mode of ignorance. Cha, and Sattvena, of pure goodness. Naha, unto us. Varadhaya, bestowing all blessings. Tanuva, by your transcendental form. Nirasya, drying away. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation: O Lord, you are the personification of all religion. Therefore, you manifest yourself in 3 millenniums, and thus you protect this universe, which consists of animate and inanimate beings. By your grace, which is of pure goodness and is the bestower of all the blessings, kindly drive away the element of rajas and tamas for the sake of the demigods and twice born. Translation with repetition. O Lord, you are the personification of all religion. Therefore, you manifest yourself in 3 millenniums, and thus you protect this universe, which consists of animate and inanimate beings. By your grace, which is of pure goodness and is the bestower of all blessings, kindly drive away the elements of rajas and tamas for the sake of the demigods and twice born. Purport. The Lord is addressed in this verse as Three Yuga, or one who appeared in 3 millenniums, namely the Satya, Dwapara and Treta Yugas. He is not mentioned as appearing in the 4th millennium or the Kali Yuga. It is described in Vedic literature that in Kali Yuga he comes as Channa Avatar, or an incarnation, but he does not appear as a manifest incarnation. In the other yugas, however, the Lord is a manifest incarnation, and therefore he is addressed as Three Yuga, or the Lord who appears in the 3 yugas. Sridhar Swami describes Three Yuga as follows. Yuga means couple, and 3 means 3. The Lord is manifest as 3 couples by his 6 opulences, or 3 couples of opulences. In that way, he can be addressed as Three Yuga. The Lord is the personality of religious principles. In 3 millennium, religious principles are protected by 3 kinds of spiritual culture, namely austerity, cleanliness, and mercy. The Lord is called Three Yuga in that way also. In the age of Kali, these 3 requisites to spiritual culture are almost absent. But the Lord is so kind that in spite of Kali Yugas being devoid of these 3 spiritual qualities, he comes and protects the people of this age in his covered incarnation as Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is called covered because although he is Krishna himself, he presents himself as a devotee of Krishna, not directly Krishna. The devotees pray to Lord Chaitanya, therefore, to eliminate their stock of passion and ignorance. The most conspicuous asset of this yuga. In the Krishna consciousness movement, one cleanses himself of the modes of passion and ignorance by chanting the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, as introduced by Lord Chaitanya. Shri Radha Krishna Ki, Shri Prabhupada Ki. The 4 Kumars were cognizant of their situation in the modes of passion and ignorance because Although in Vaikuntha they wanted to curse devotees of the Lord, since they were conscious of their own weakness, they prayed to the Lord to remove their still existing passion and ignorance. The three transcendental qualities, cleanliness, austerity and mercy, are the qualification of a twice born and the demigods. Those who are not situated in the quality of goodness cannot accept these three principles of spiritual culture. For the Krishna consciousness movement, therefore, there are three sinful activities which are prohibited, namely illicit sex, intoxication, and eating food other than the prasadam offered to Krishna. These three prohibitions are based on the principles of austerity, cleanliness, and mercy. Devotees are merciful because they spare the poor animals, and they are clean because they are free from contamination from unwanted foodstuffs and unwanted habits. Austerity is represented by a restricted sex life. These principles, indicated by the prayers of four Kumaras, should be followed by the devotees who are engaged in Krishna consciousness. This is Bhakti Vedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vashadi Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. The chapter Jaya and Vijaya curse the sages, cursed by the sages. So, as the Lord glorifying the devotees are so pure because those devotees are worshipping my lotus feet. That is the reason I purified. That what Lord was telling earlier shlokas. Reply to that, the Sanakadi sages, they reply, no, you are the pure. You are too much attached to the devotee. That is the reason you are telling that to the devotees, because of devotees I am pure. I want to take the dust from my devotees' lotus feet and apply on my head. So you are so attached. Even Lakshmi is doing so much service to your lotus feet. Still you are not attached to Lakshmi, who is worshipped by all the Brahmanas, demigods, Lord Shiva, Brahma, all. Still everyone is attached to Lakshmi, but you are not attached to Lakshmi. So that's the reason you seem attached to the devotees. That's the reason you are glorifying devotees. So how can you be purified? Therefore, by the dust of the path transferred by the Brahmanas, how can you be glorified or made fortunate by the marks of Srivasa on your chest? So, so Lord is telling, because my devotees are purified, but here the sage is telling, no, you actually supreme pure. So Lord is referring to even Sanaka, Sanatana, Rishis also, comparing to them also, they are telling Brahmanas very dear to me. Now here the four Kumaras telling themselves, okay, we are not qualified. because we have the contamination because we want to curse the devotees. That's the reason we actually in the mode of Raja and Tama. So, in today's shloka, the sages are telling Dharmasya hi te bhagavad triyuga tribihi swaihi padbhi characharanam idam dvija devatartham nunam vritam tad abhighati rajastamascha satvena no varadaya tanuva nirasta. O Lord, you are personification of all religion. So, Lord, who comes to this material world to re-establish the religion. Lord Krishna says, Dharma samsthapanarthaya. To come for the religion. So, in every yuga, the Lord comes to re-establish the religion. So, therefore, you manifest yourself in 3 yugas and thus protect this universe, which consists of animate and inanimate beings. So, here it is mentioned 3 yuga. 3 yuga means who incarnates in 3 yugas: Satya, Treta and Dwapara. So here is mentioned 3 yuga means in these 3 are all incarnations. That means Kali Yuga there is no incarnation. So for this Prabhupada speaks here. Yuga appears in 3 millenniums, namely Satya, Dwapara, Treta. He is not mentioned, he is appear in the 4th millennium, the Kali Yuga. That means in Satya, in Kali Yuga there is no incarnation. So the meaning is that in Satya Yuga there is no Leela-avatara in Satya Yuga. In Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Treta Yuga there is a Leela-avatara. In Kali Yuga there is no Leela-avatara. Other than the Leela-avatara, there are many other avatars. Are Guna-avatara, Lord Sam the Guna-avatara, Lord of the Shakti-avatara, Vivesha-avatara. Lord also have the Yuga-avatara. So Lord incarnates in Dipara Yuga to re-establish the Dharma. Yuge. Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge. You say, I advent in different yuga. So here also say, dharmasya. So, to you, dharmasya te bhagavatri yuga. To establish, to personification dharma. In Treta Yuga, Lord incarnations to establish dharma say, Hamsa avatar. Where Hamsa spoke the dharma or the knowledge of Vedic literature to the Sanakadi Kumaras. In the Treta Yuga, Lord incarnates to establish dharma, Yajneshwara. So, because the Yuga Dharma of the Treta Yuga is fire sacrifice. So, Hamsa describe about the yoga system to the Sanakadi Rishis. So the Dharma in the Satya Yuga is meditation. Kritayam dhyayato Vishnu Tretayam yadomakaihi Dwapare paricharyaya kalau tad hari sankirtanam. So Yajneshwara in the Treta Yuga, and Dwapara Yuga is Krishna himself is incarnated. And Kali Yuga, the Yuga Dharma is Nama Sankirtana. So to re-establish the Dharma in Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advanted. So that's the reason here Prabhupada is mentioning. So Lord is not come in a direct incarnation in Kali Yuga, Channavatara. So Channavatara means covered incarnation. He don't come in the form of the Lord directly. He came in the form of a devotee of the Lord, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and incarnated. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita also is described. So there is a description. There is a conversation between Gopinatha Acharya and Sarvabhauma Acharya. So Lord came to Jagannath Puri after he has taken a sannyasa. So as he entered Jagannath temple, he fell unconscious by ecstasy and love of Godhead. And he is unconscious. And Sarvabhauma Acharya is the main priest of Jagannath temple. He watched the body of the sannyasi Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his ecstasy. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya understood he is not the ordinary person, and his body having some godly symbol of the Supreme Lord. So later on they took him to the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's home. Later on, once Gopinatha Acharya took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to have the darshan of Jagannath temple. And that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is living in Sarvabhauma Acharya's home. And afterwards Gopinatha Acharya and Mukunda Datta go to Sarvabhauma Acharya. And the way Sarvabhauma Acharya say, this sannyasi as very meek and humble and lot many good qualities. When Sarvabhauma Acharya say like this, Gopinatha Acharya say, he is the Supreme Personality of God himself. When Gopinatha Acharya say he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sarvabhauma Acharya says, where is the evidence that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? How you can say that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead? And he quote this, the evidence from the Shastra, the same word, Tri-Yuga. So there is no incarnation in Kali Yuga. There are only 3 yugas incarnate. There is Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, there is incarnate. There is no Kali Yuga incarnate. Then how you can say that, okay, there is incarnation of Lord? So, sir, so here the Gopinath Acharya is telling, you have seen symptom of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during his absorption in ecstatic mood. Despite directly perceiving the symptom of the Supreme Lord in his body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you cannot understand him. This is commonly called illusion. So even after seeing, you are not able to understand, this is illusion of you. This is what Gopinath Acharya telling Sarvabhauma Acharya. So a person influenced by the external energy called Bahirmuktha Jana, a mundane person, because despite of his perception, he cannot understand the real substance. Hearing Gopinatha Acharya say this, Sarvabhauma Acharya smiled and began to speak as follows. Sarva Bhattacharya say, Bhattacharya said, Ishtagoshti vichara karina kariha rosha shastra drishtya kahi khichu na lahi hadosha. We are just having a discussion among the friends and considering the points described in the scriptures. Do not become angry. I am simply speaking on the strength of the Shastra. Please don't take any offense. So, Bhattacharya say, I speak on the Shastra. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he further say, Mahabhagavata Haya Chaitanya Gosani Ekali Kale Vishnure Avatara Nai. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is certainly a great, uncommon devotee, but we cannot accept him as an incarnation of Lord Vishnu because according to Shastra there is no incarnation in this age of Kali. Ataeva Triyuga Kari Kahi Vishnu Nama Kali Yuge Avataranai Shastra Jnana. Another name of Lord Vishnu is Triyuga because there is no incarnation of Lord Vishnu in Kali Yuga. Indeed, this is the verdict of the revealed scriptures. So here Sarvamata is justify his view. So there is a Shastra evidence that Triyuga, Vishnu's one more name is Triyuga. That's the reason. Incarnate is only in Triyuga, so Kali Yuga there. So you can't say that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Prabhupada writes here, the purport, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Lord Vishnu is known as Triyuga, which means that he is manifest in three yugas. However, this means that in the age of Kali, Lord appears not directly but in disguise. This confirmed the Srimad Bhagavatam. Ittam nr triyuga rishi deva jashavatarir lokan vibhava yasi hamsi jagat pratipan dharmam maha purusha pasi yuganu vrtham channaha kalau yad abhavastri yoga sti satvam. My Lord, you kill all the enemies of the world in your multiface incarnations. In the family of men, animal, demigod, rishis, aquatics, and so on. Thus you eliminate the words with the transcendental. So eliminate the word with the transcendental knowledge. In the age of Kali, O Mahapurusha, you sometimes appear in covered incarnation, therefore you are known as Triyuga. So it looks like there is no avatara in Kali Yuga, but Lord incarnates is a covered incarnation. So Srila Sridhara Swami has also verified that Lord Vishnu appears in age of Kali, but does not act as he does in other ages. Lord Vishnu incarnates for the two purposes: paripranayata sadhuna vinashaya duskrutam. That is, he comes to engage the pastimes with the devotees, one of the reasons he comes, and to annihilate the demons. These purposes are visible in Satya, Treta and Dwapara Yuga, but in Kali Yuga the Lord appears disguised. It does not directly kill the demon and gives protection to the faithful devotees. So, here Sridhara Swami also justify, to clarify here, there is a incarnation in Kali Yuga. It is not in the direct incarnation. It is the Channa avatar. Channa avatar, covered incarnation. So Gopinath Acharya say, further, upon hearing this, Gopinath Acharya very unhappy. When Advaita Acharya said there is no incarnation in Kali Yuga, Gopinath Acharya is very unhappy. He said to the Bhattacharya, you consider yourself as a knower of all the scriptures, but Srimad Bhagavatam and Mahabharata are the two most important Vedic scriptures, but you have paid no attention to their statements. That's why here say, the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is a Mayavadi devotee, follower of the Mayavada. The Mayavadi don't touch Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahabharata scriptures. So those people not able to understand what is a devotional service actually. The Lord's personification, understanding Mayavadi is not having. That's the reason. That's the reason Gopinatha Acharya is telling here, Srimad Bhagavatam and Mahabharata, it is stated that Lord appears directly, but you say that in this age there is no manifestation of incarnation of the Lord. Because generally incarnation means Dashavatara. Generally the people in the incarnation means Dashavatara. They don't know any other. In Bhagavata explains there are many avatars. So we cannot conclude that okay, only the Dasha-avatar, that's the reason there is no avatar. So there is also avatar in Kali Yuga. So sages are describing okay, three yuga. Three yuga means you incarnate in three yuga. So further, the four Kumaras say, thus you protect this universe which consists of animate and inanimate beings by your grace, which is pure goodness and is the best over of all the blessings. Kindly drive away the elements of Rajas and Tamas. And now the sages are revealing themselves, okay. The Lord is telling, okay, because you are the devotees are pure, but we are not pure. Because even in living, enter the Vaikuntha planet, still they curse the Deva, the gatekeepers, ya Jaya mi Jaya. And cursing, angry is not the symptom of a pure devotee. So that means we already contaminated by Raja and Tama. So you are the eliminating all the three words with the Sattva Guna or Shuddha Sattva. So you also remove our contamination of Raja and Tamas for the sake of demigods and twice born. So they were the sages are telling. So you are capable to drive away our Raja and Tama Guna. So we are praying, offering a prayer. Please bless us to drive away the Tama and Rajas Guna. So in the purport Prabhupada say, the four Kumars were cognizant of their situation in the mode of passion and ignorance, because although in Vaikuntha they wanted to curse the devotees of the Lord, since they were conscious of their own weakness, they prayed to the Lord to remove their still existing passion and ignorance. The three transcendental qualities, now the Prabhupada speaks, okay. Cleanliness, austerity and mercy. These are three transcendental qualities, qualifications of your devotees. Three transcendental qualifications: cleanliness, austerity and mercy are the qualification of twice born and demigods. The Brahmanas have all these qualities. They are the cleanliness, austerity and mercy. And those who are not situated in the quality of goodness cannot accept these three principles of scriptural culture, principle of spiritual culture. For the Krishna consciousness movement, therefore, there are three sinful activities which are prohibited, namely illicit sex, intoxication and eating food other than the prasada offered to Krishna. Other than the prasada offered to the Krishna. These three prohibitions are based on the principle of austerity, cleanliness, and mercy. Devotees are merciful because they are spared the poor animals, and they are clean because of they are free from the contamination from the unwanted foodstuffs. They are merciful because they don't kill animals. So who meat eaters, he cannot be merciful. So a devotees don't eat non-veg or anyone's flesh. So you don't kill any animals. So he is free from, he is merciful. And clean because free from the contaminated unwanted foodstuffs. You eat only prasad. And unwanted habits. Austerity is represented by the restricted sex. So the devotees restricts his sex life. So and illicit sex is prohibited in Krishna consciousness. And this principle indicated by the prayers of the four Kumara. So Prabhupada is advising here, Kumara should be followed by the devotees who are engaged in Krishna consciousness. So because this principle indicated by the four Kumaras want to be a pure devotee, want to be one Shuddha Sattva, pure Sattva Gun, then one should follow these three principles. So whether it's in Krishna consciousness, there is a four principles. So because here is mentioned three principles, because Kumaras particularly mentioning these things, because referring to the Lord's qualities, telling who are in Sattva Guna have these four qualities. So they are merciful, and they are austere, and they are clean. So clean in the clean by their behavior. So because why these sages are telling? Because referring to this particular action what the sages has did against the doorkeepers, they mercilessly cursed. Because they have the other gunas, that's the reason they are not clean and contaminated. And they not have the tolerance. A devotee should be tolerant. That's the reason austerity is not it. So austerity is referring to tolerance. Okay, there is a provoking situation, and still they not giving up the austerity. Generally, austerity is described like, okay, something is provoking or sense attractive things. Still, I not indulge in those things. This is austerity. Something is pleasing for my senses. Still one is not enjoying those things and tolerating himself from not indulging these things. So someone is not tolerating, but he is not austere. So in referring to that, he is telling, because we are failed in these three qualities. We are not clean by, clean means we are not in good sattva gana, Shuddha sattva, so that we are not clean. We are Rajan, Tama. And we are not austere, we are not tolerant, because we are angry. And also, we curse them mercilessly. Say, a devotee should be compassion for other people. Okay, these qualities not there. That is the reason these Sanukumaras they are telling, because we know these three qualities. So, you bless us, you remove this Raja and Tamoguna from us. That we are praying to the Supreme Lord. So that's the reason Prabhupada is particularly mentioning this. So whoever the devotees of Krishna consciousness follow these three principles. That not mean that okay, fourth principle can no need to follow. So in this context, Prabhupada is speaking for these devotees, and otherwise Acharyas give us the four principles to follow. No illicit sex, no gambling. Gambling is not mentioned here. So, all the four regular principles to follow. Okay, let's stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki.